Hi honeybees. I finally have an actual camera, not just an iPhone. What is this new technology? Thankfully I have a good camera so I can provide quality videos for you guys, which is what I've been wanting to do this entire time, ever since I made a YouTube channel. And just to test it out and start things off on the right foot, I thought today we would do something that is both entertaining, fun, and shocking, which are eyebrow stencils. So recently I acquired these two new eyebrow brush tools from EcoTools because frankly the ones I was using I'd been using ever since I started doing my eyebrows, which is probably the time I was about 14 years old. To put that into perspective, I'm 19 now. So I got these two tools from EcoTools. It is a brow filler brush with a sharpened, more tapered end on this one, and on this side it is a fluffy, more impactful brush for people with fuller brows. I usually use this side. And the other one is just to comb through and tame your brows. But as I was unraveling the new package, I stumbled upon these babies. Now, your gal has very full eyebrows as it is and doesn't really need any help with stencils, so I've never used them, but they are very trendy right now. I see everyone on Instagram using these and it either turning out flawless or terribly. So today I thought we would try them out ourselves and I will give you my opinion on whether I think this is a good product or if it missed the spot. Now I love EcoTools. They're very good for the environment and they're great makeup brushes. So nothing against them, but I don't think these are going to fit my brows, if you know what I'm saying. Now to start off, I need to take off whatever brow I have on right now. No, these are not my natural brows. I wish, but I will take a makeup wipe and go ahead and do that. Welcome to Hannaby's channel. I know this ponytail is just atrocious, but I need to get my bangs on my face so I can do this. So I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and all these are such good brows. Take off whatever is on my brow, which also may result in some bronzer and foundation coming off. So if that bothers you, I sincerely apologize. Now my brows have been wiped clean of my face. I'm going to start with the first one, which is called Classic. It is a very kind of full, kind of not sort of shape with a very high arch and thinned out tail. Okay kids, please do not try this at home, but just for the sake of this video and me not wanting this stencil to move around my face, I am just going to tape it down. Please don't put tape on your face. Please, this is just for entertainment purposes only. So, here we go. Oh yeah. That is the best that I think I can get it for now. So I'm just going to take this very fluffy side and dip it into my Ultra Brow Expert and just pat in some powder. If you see me looking off to my right, that is because I have a mirror right here because I don't want to do this mirrorless. So here we go. I've got the powder. Do this. Okay, that's not too bad. The reason I am using the fluffier edge of this is because I do not want to sit here all day with the skinny side and try to perfectly arch this stencil, because that's not what we're here for, is it now? By the way, can you just tell that I've had way too much coffee today? Way more than I should. I don't know about you, but that looks pretty full to me. And it's time to take off and reveal the completed brow. So I brought you in a little closer to see the full scope of the brow, and honestly, I don't hate it. I mean, The arch is there. It's very much reminding me of an old Hollywood kind of vibe, which I personally am a big fan of. I mean, I don't know what happened over here, but that could be easily fixed, I believe. I think my eyebrow doesn't extend that far on my face, and my face is very square shaped, so it doesn't really work like that. But the arch, I'm not mad at it, guys. I'm seriously not mad at it. Alright, time for stencil number 2. This is a very much thinner kind of stencil. It is called Glamorous, and again, this is kind of like an old Hollywood kind of vibe, but not necessarily the way this one was. This is more Grace Kelly, Marilyn Monroe, whereas this is Clara Bow, I want to say, in the 1930s. So I'm very excited to try this one out. I don't think my brow will fit, but let's go for it. So once again, I have taped my stencil down, and I'm actually very excited for this one. I think this is going to go way better than this one. I cannot wait to show you guys. I will show you after I filled it. I'm not going to do the filling process again because you saw with this one. Okay, so Glamorous is all the way filled in. Couldn't quite get the tail right again, but here we go. It's time for the reveal again. Oh gosh, I taped my hair. I'm more mad at this one than I am at this one, which I wasn't expecting. I can very much appreciate the arch, and I like the thickness of it, but this tail is just too thick. It doesn't taper, which I do not like personally, but it was a lot cleaner than this one. I will give it that. So, all in all, I'm not mad at it. So, what are my final thoughts on the brow stencils? Honestly, I was expecting way worse results than what I came up with. Sure, that it's a little messy, but I honestly think if you go in brows first before your base products, or after your eyes, or even before your eyes, that these could be very useful if you do not think that you have a set enough hand, or you want to perfect your brows. But yeah, I think that these are actually pretty helpful products. I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, for me personally, I will not be using them. This was very fun for me, but I have been practicing how I do my brows for years, so I feel very comfortable with how I do them originally. But I think that these are actually very useful and important to people who, again, don't have a lot of makeup training, but really to people who do not have their eyebrows and would like to fill some in if they so want to do that. People who do not have eyebrows and want to maybe play around with a clean shade, or even colors. You can do many kind of colors with these. They don't have to be just brown, but me personally, I will not be using them, but I do highly recommend. I will not be using these, but I do highly recommend these to those who want to play around with them and see how things go. I think that these are actually very useful. You probably weren't signing up for this, I know, but I really do like this. Maybe not for me, but for somebody else. So there it is, guys. I look totally ridiculous now, and I hope that's what you wanted. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this where I test out a product and give you my first impressions of them, please like this video and comment down below of what you would like to see from me, and I will most likely do it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you subscribe to join the Hive Stay, and